On this episode of Three Black Guys with the Mic, we debate three things. One, what do we want from black people? Two, should we respect Kanye West's position on Donald Trump? And three, should radio ban R. Kelly's music? All that and more on this episode of Three Black Guys with the Mic.
First of all, let me tell you something. Lamont is just full of
Sometimes my mama said, when you don't have nothing nice to say, you should be quiet.
People say that Stephen A. is a coon. You agree with that? Everybody got quiet on that one? Okay. Go ahead.
Rudy Giuliani practices voodoo. So he put a voodoo hex on my girl, Hillary, and that's why she got woozy. And the Secret Service had to prop her up and put her in the van.
Take us to a break, my dude.
It was voodoo, son.
I don't know about that voodoo.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is Three Black Guys with a Mic. Welcome to Three Black Guys with the Mic, threeblackguyswiththemic.com. Spud is in the building. Maynard is here. Lamont is here. Welcome to another episode. Today, we got a lot of stuff to break down. Got to break down Kanye West. We got to talk about him. Should we respect Kanye West and his views on Donald Trump? We also got to talk about Ben Carson. He's raising the rent on poor people. I'm excited to see what the cactus is going to be. Let's kick the show off with you, Maynard. I gotta ask this question because I hosted the Return of the Legends concert the other day here in Detroit. E40, DJ Quick, Scarface, Too Short, legendary show. And I'm asking myself, it's weed on the stage, it's Hennessy on the stage, it's Black and Milds, it's women pulling out their breasts. I mean,
Whoa, wait a minute.
it was extremely
Ignorant?
is a great word to use, right?
Ignorant.
And so my question is, it made me start to think, Maynard, what do we want from black folks? I know we always talk about we want black folks to do better. We want them to get out to vote. We want them to, go to school and get an education. We want all these things for black folks to do. But what's wrong with what black folks are doing right now? They have a good time. They hanging out. They partying. They drinking. They smoking. E40's on the stage. DJ Quick is on the stage smoking a blunt. He got Hennessy to the face. What's wrong with black people? Maynard, what do you want from black people?
Oh my God, that's a crazy ass question, man.
What do you want?
No, I guess the answer is, what do black people want? And if what they want is to just, be on stage and have the blunt and drink and smoke and pull out your breasts in public, if that's what you want, then don't change. At the same time, if that's what you want, don't complain when you don't have the things that you want later. Like if you want good credit, or if you want a nice house, or if you want these other things, and if the activities that you're participating in don't get you those things, you don't have any cause to complain.
So are you saying that the people that were smoking blunts, that they don't have good credit, that they don't have nice homes? Is that what you're saying, Maynard?
No, what I'm saying is, if the activities that you're participating in don't bring you those things, then don't complain.
Yeah, but we talk to, a lot about what black folks need to do, what black folks aren't doing. Black folks aren't this, black folks aren't that. It seems as if we're always comparing ourselves to white America. And I'm asking, should we even be comparing ourselves to white America? Does it even matter? And should we just be happy with the things that we have created? We have been a people that have created a way out of no way, created opportunities when there wasn't any. And now I look at, E40, I look at Too Short and DJ Quick and Scarface, and I'm up there and I'm looking at E40, and he got his E40 malt liquor, going on. And I'm thinking, this is entrepreneurial. Why are we talking about black people like that is a problem? It shouldn't be a problem. We shouldn't be comparing ourselves to white America. We should be happy with who we are.
So wait a minute, I got two questions. First question, what were you doing at the concert? Let's make sure we got that clear.
I was hosting the concert.
Okay, so you were working. Okay, cool. Second thing is, what kind of behavior happens at a Kid Rock concert? Isn't there a lot of Jack Daniels? Isn't there a lot of
No. Red Stag.
I'm sorry. Isn't there a lot of women exposing their breasts? A lot of Confederate flags? Isn't that what goes on at their concerts? So what's the difference? Do those people have good credit? Do they have nice homes? Is that not white America? So what I think where I'm trying to go is it's kind of like the same thing, is it not?
Well, this is what
and what?
Go ahead, Lamont.
I'm saying, so is it a bad thing that we had breasts and marijuana? And for the record, there were 2 shows.
2 sold out shows.
Right, Spud?
Yes.
2 sold out shows.
There was
wasn't
a
this
kid
one.
on the stage dancing who has cancer. He was terminal, and he didn't need no pain medicine that night. He had all the marijuana he could handle. He could have all the marijuana he could stomach. He needed no pain medicine.
I'm a little uncomfortable with this.
But no, serious, real talk though, man. I mean, but real talk, man. I say this not in a joking way, because I think that what we do is we put a large stigma on black folks. And I think that what we do is we, both black and white, judge black people for things that I don't think that we should be judging them for. And that's the reason why I asked the question, what do we want from black folks? I mean, us. I mean, radio stations, black radio stations, Black America. We always are talking about what black folks need to do. What do we want for black folks to do?
The first thing I want for you as a black dude is to have your cameraman move you into your spot, because
Sorry. My bad. Hey, cameraman.
He's sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Go that way.
All right, cool. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you, cameraman.
Okay. Yeah, there it is. The cameraman is. How much do you pay that dude?
Not enough. This intern over here. Intern status.
So I feel like the answers are simple, man. I mean, well, what everybody would want. You want prosperity. You want health. You want just have your Maslow's laws of or whatever those needs and wants are. Shelter.
Whoa, Maynard. Can we? I'm trying to get to Google real quick. Can we get a spelling on that again?
Maslow.
Maslow's. What was that again?
Never mind, Lamont. It's your hierarchy of needs, and so there's.
Whoa! You threw 2 of them at me. Hierarchy
of needs.
Right now. Of needs.
Right,
now, is that with an H or an I?
Well, there's both of them in there.
There you go, baby. All right.
2 H's in there, my dude. There's 2 H's.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, all right.
But I mean, you want safety, shelter, and you want freedom from worry, if at all possible. And so that's what people. Those are 3 important ones, and there's 7 core needs, but 3 important ones that exist are those. And what does that look like in safety? Safety means you want to live in a great neighborhood. You want to live where you don't have to worry. Safety looks like you don't want to be concerned with crime or be concerned with issues regarding health, et cetera, et cetera. Shelter is what that sounds like. You want a home. Now, what we've decided is that we don't want just any home anymore. People want little McMansions. Just having a little 2-bedroom bungalow doesn't work for a lot of people anymore. They want 5 bedrooms and 3 baths and a 3-car garage. If that's what you want, so be it. That doesn't mean that you necessarily are successful or unsuccessful. And then you want to be free of worry. And a lot of times worry is, are my bills paid? Do I have to worry about whether or not they're gonna cut off the electricity? Do I have to worry about if there's enough food in the house? So those are the things that people want. Now, if you want to keep it that simple and say that's all I'm looking for, then any job or any level of credit in America can get you just about all of that. You can live in the projects, or in some rent-controlled scenario, and eat off of food stamps, and that gets you that much. You're gonna get food, and you could just stay in the house and not have to worry about people, running up on you. But a lot of people don't want that. I don't think most people want that. Even people who are in those circumstances want better for their lives. So I would just assume that people have to decide if the activities that they're participating in, is that going to get them where they want to go? And if what they want, or where they want to go is something really simple, then God bless them. That's their thing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm so. That sounds good, man.
So that means that we should no longer judge black people for buying a dime bag instead of paying their rent.
I mean, I think.
So
think that,
it's okay for us to no longer judge black folks for not going to the polls. I don't want to go to the polls.
well,
Right.
I want to smoke weed and get high all day.
if
I
that-
don't want
if
to go
that's
to the
what you
polls.
want- Listen, if that's what you want, and the outcome of all the things that you put into this world are, just that, then lower your expectations on what the world's going to give you back. So you get that, you get to smoke weed and not vote. You have the luxury of deciding to participate in the least possible way in this this democracy. But when your rights get violated by police officers, or when you don't have the right kind of schools in your community, when you're not, when you're failing drug tests for, jobs that may take you to the next level, whatever the case may be, you just can't complain. So if it's an old saying, like, if you don't vote, then don't complain when the wrong person gets elected.
See, this is a different kind of manner we got today, Spud. I remember
It's the
several
button-up
episodes.
shirt. It's the button-up
Exactly.
shirt.
I mean, is it the
shirt.
new microphone? What's in
It's
your
the button-up
glass?
shirt. It's the button-up shirt is what it is.
Because Maynard has preached and prayed. Black people, we got to do this. We got the midterms coming. We got to do this. Now Maynard is saying it's okay. Save up your money, and we're going to get an eighth. We're not just going to get a dime bag. We're going to get an eighth, right? Now, I don't really know how much weed that is. Maybe it's a lot. Maybe it's not. Disseminate amongst everybody, in our crew, and we're going to get ready to go to the E40 concert. And that's okay now, right, Maynard?
What I'm saying is this.
What are you saying, man?
If that's what you want in life, go and get that. But don't be mad when the consequences that are part of that, like you get an eighth, or you do whatever the case may be in the city, state that you in, that's illegal. That's illegal.
Yeah, but I think that, my question more is, but we judge those people, right? That's the thing we do. We judge those people for being on welfare, for, smoking blunts all day, for, having a dog in the background. I mean, we do those things.
Is that you, Maynard? Is that you?
But we judge those folks for, oh, yeah, it's okay. You're going to sit around and get high all day. You're going to sit around and get high all day, but you're not going to go to the polls. Like, we judge those people all the time. And I'm asking, what do you want from those people, man? They just want to get high and have a good time. They out here just like everybody else, just like at the Kid Rock concert. But you still do have some people out there who are getting high, who are getting drunk, who just got a day off, who just hanging out, but still go to the polls. That still go to work every day. That still driving around the Cadillac Escalade.
That's fine. I just think that what we have to recognize that if the outcomes that we're looking for as a people, not as an individual person, if what you want in your let's start with this. If what you want in your individual life is to lay around all day and not work or smoke weed all day or be a millionaire, then you need to pursue those things in your individual life. If we see ourselves as a collective group of individuals, if we see ourselves as all Black or all Latino or all minorities or whatever the case may be, and we have in our minds that we want something as a group together, then we have to use the tools that are available to us to get there. And those tools likely aren't smoking weed and showing your breasts in public. That's not going to get us some of the things that we're looking for. Now, if you want to do that one day out of the year, you're like, this is my day. I just want to, do this and whatever, or go on vacation and do that 3-4 days and hedonism, or go to a Kid Rock concert or an E40 concert. That's fine. Once in a while you do that, that's great. But if what you want is to affect long-term outcomes for the community, for more than just yourself, then you're going to have to vote. You're going to have to start building wealth. You're going to have to start working on trying to make our communities safer. You're going to have to, so on and so forth. That's it. As simple as that.
I'm just not comfortable with this Maynard. I might need to go back to the T-shirt with the 3 black guys because this is not. I mean, because Maynard, we were talking about exposing breasts and weed, and you're just like, well, you know, if you want to go on a vacation and eat, Maynard, come on, where's Maynard?
What? I mean, you think I don't like to see a breast? I like to see.
I'm just saying, like, I'm like, where's Maynard? What
Maynard
happened?
likes to see a breast. Maynard is fond of breasts.
Okay, cool. Okay,
He's happy that every woman comes with 2.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to double check. I just want to make sure Maynard was here. So, are you also saying, Maynard, with that long thesis you just gave, is that everybody ain't gonna make it?
No, I would never say that. I would just say some people have chosen paths that don't align with my path, and that's fine too.
Okay, I'll take that.
All right, let's move on. Kanye West. And Kanye West, of course, came out and declared his love for Donald Trump. And basically, Kanye West's position is look, this is my position. I get the opportunity to be able to like who I want to like. Donald Trump is my brother. It's okay for me to wear a Make America Great Again. I don't know if you heard, you know, Ye versus the People, which is him and T.I. going back and forth about, you know, changing people's perspective. Lamont, should we respect Kanye's position on the Trumpster?
First of all, let me tell you something about Kanye, and I want to make sure I read this correctly. Kanye has a line in this new record. It says, "Poopity scoop,
poopity scoop,
scoopity doop whoop, whoopity doop scoop."
Kanye West
That's supposed to be this artist. Give me gibberish in your music. I'm tired of Kanye. I am so, you know, I saw what he put on, and we talked about this before. We're going back and forth on the line. Kanye, I think, is still grieving the loss of his mom.
I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of that. I'm not even.
No, hold up. Give me a minute. Kanye put an image out that the album cover of his new release is going to be the doctor that he says caused his mother's passing.
Right.
That's going to be his album cover. Maynard, did you see that?
Hold on. What I'm trying to explain to you is
what
we've been dealing with this. Oh, he's dealing with his mom. His mother's been dead 10 years now. Is that right?
Listen,
hold on. But listen though. In that 10-year period, he's done everything else he's wanted to do. He's been successful as an artist. You know, he continued the success. He married. He's had 2 children. He's traveled the world. He's made sneakers that I don't like. He's got all these other things going on. He's capable of doing just about any and everything, as well as he's capable of sitting down with a psychotherapist or a psychologist and doing it. He's met with the president of the United States. And now this is the interesting thing. The whole idea that this is something that his mother caused, or that was caused by his mother's death, to me, doesn't always ring 100% true. And the reason why is this, Lamont. I watched, and I'm sure you did too, Jay-Z on the David Letterman show, My Next Guest Needs No Introduction, right? Mm-hmm. And Jay said that when Kanye didn't even have a deal yet with the label, he would run into meetings that he wasn't even a part of and jump up on the table and say, "I'm the savior of Chicago, and I'm this, and I'm great, and I'm amazing," and all these other kinds of things. So my feeling is he's always behaved this way. His mother was alive at that time. He always has behaved this way. He's always been an attention seeker, and that's just been the way he is. So I'm tired of buying into, in the movie Sugar Hill, my man says, "Why do we have to keep kissing these boys' ass?"
I didn't say boys. He didn't say boys.
Yeah, I know, but you know who I'm talking about, right?
I got you. One of my favorite movies. I got you.
Oh. Lamont?
Huh?
I mean, why do we have to keep that up? Why are we doing that?
Well, again, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm not a fan of any of this. I think Kanye's a clown. I think he's an embarrassment to
But
black
why
men
is he
everywhere.
embarrassing? I mean, why does he have to be an embarrassment? Because
Hold
he
on.
is.
Gentlemen. I got some breaking news. This just in. It seems that the black congregation of Wakanda wants to trade Kanye West for potato salad. Karen's potato salad sucks, but so does Kanye. Now back to you.
Okay. I mean, he's just whack, bro. And you know what? I read this too, is that you only see these shenanigans from Kanye when it's time to sell something. Right. So it's now almost like, now the album is out. We got music on Tidal. It's just, it feels forced. It feels fake. And it feels like we have to stoop down to this level of all this kind of clownness just to get some promotion going on the record. And to me, that when you got lyrics like scoopity doop, whoop-de whoop-de poop poop poop, come on, man.
Yeah, that's. But you know what? I think this is another part. We talked about this a little bit last week. The boy Childish Gambino and how he's doing Atlanta. I think there's this group of people who are saying, y'all old, y'all don't understand. Our art is amazing, and you just don't get it. And so, and I'm with you, Lamont. I don't get it, and B, I don't think there's anything there to get. So you can't give me an album that's where a song
sucks.
Ye versus the People is kind of dope.
Yeah, but T.I.
Yes, I said it. I'll say it again. I heard the reverb.
You heard the reverb?
Scoopity poop poop poop. No, I'm trying. Yeah, I heard it.
Wow. What do you think, Spud? I mean, you.
I'm just curious to know. I like Kanye. I'm curious.
You like the clown show? You like the clown show?
I mean, I'm just curious to know, why is it that we cannot respect him for his views? He's basically saying, look, I should be able to represent who I want to represent, stand for what I stand for, and it should be okay. I should be accepted. I should not be ridiculed by the fact of everybody is saying to me, I'm whack, I'm a sellout, because I want to support the president of the United States. All of us said B-Rock was our brother. Why can't he say that Trump is his brother?
And that's fine. Once you put it out there, then you open up yourself for that critique, that criticism. So if you want to be so down with Donald T. Rump and company, then take your ass over there with Kim Kardashian and the rest of the Kardashian clan, and y'all talk amongst yourselves. But as soon as you want to get on every news outlet, as soon as you want to call Charlemagne, fly him out. Wait, hold up. As soon as you want to call TMZ and say, hey, Harvey, because a few months ago, TMZ was the devil, am I right? Now, we calling TMZ in to listen to the record because they know TMZ is going to get the clicks and the views.
Now, wait a minute, Lamont. Now, when Maynard went off on Envy's wife, saying that because she went on The View, that she opened herself up, you was basically saying, no, she's off limits. Just because you open up yourself, because you actually...
Wait a minute, Joe.
I mean... Hey, just because you are publicly talking about your views doesn't mean that I shouldn't respect. Now, I respect what T.I. had to say on the record as well. You basically are saying, look, you going against the people who support you.
T.I. better be very careful because you are, what's the saying? You're guilty by association at times. So some of that whack juice that Kanye has on him, T.I. better be careful.
T.I. represented. T.I. represented on that joint. I ain't mad at T.I.
I'll take that. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take it.
All right, let's go to a break real quick. Want to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, while other value meals may give customers a handful of side items, Wendy's 4 for $4 gives you everything. Wendy's created the 4 for $4 to give our customers the best meal in America for only $4. You could choose from 8 options, fresh tasting options, double stack, crispy chicken, go wrap, bacon cheeseburger, crispy chicken BLT, junior cheeseburger, spicy go wrap, or a junior cheeseburger deluxe. With all of these options, plus nuggets, fries, and a drink, it's always fresh, never frozen at a participating Wendy's. Offer not valid in Alaska and Hawaii. Now, let's get back to the show. Lamont. Tom Joyner.
No.
I haven't even asked the question yet.
No. Step in the name love. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Tom Joyner had a meeting with the with the Me Too movement. He said he's no longer playing R. Kelly's records.
AKA the new bullies on the block. AKA the new bullies on the block.
He said, I'm no longer playing R. Kelly's records.
Mm-hmm.
Pulling them away.
Okay.
Should Black Radio remove R. Kelly's records from rotation because of his behavior? We talked about this a couple of weeks ago about Fabulous and R. Kelly and everybody who gets away with all these things, and there's no repercussions. Somebody needs to take a stand. I applaud Tom Joyner. I applaud him for taking a stand. If this is something you don't believe in, I'm sorry, I can't support this behavior. Should Black Radio follow suit?
Well, first of all, Black Radio is not really playing R. Kelly records like that anyway. Okay.
I heard
R. Kelly.
I heard "Step in the Name of Love" on the Urban AC station the other day.
That's a recur. That don't really, it's not really. What? What's that, man?
They don't pay no bills no more, right?
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I feel like it's more of another show. Now, it's not a clown show like Kanye, but it's like we're going to take a stand. But R. Kelly's not really popping on the radio like that. So if we're going to take a couple recurrent records out of rotation just to say that we're supporting, the Me Too movement, AKA the new bullies on the block, like if you don't do what we say, then we coming for you, then okay, cool. So I think it's a bad move.
If Kelly came with a new record right now, he asked you to work that record, you getting that check?
R. Kelly?
I mean,
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Who else we talking about? Are we not talking about Kelly Rowland? Yeah, we talking about R. Kelly.
Honestly, yes. I think so. Yeah, I think I would.
Why? Ooh, ah.
I mean, because I still feel like if we want to go back into, and Maynard, help me out with this, there's an insurance company called, is it New York Insurance Company? Is that the name of it, Maynard?
The New York Life?
New York Life, yeah.
I'm sure there's a New York insurance company.
Yeah, but it's New York Life. That's what it is.
I think we can open one right now.
Yeah. I think I read that
New
York Life, Hartford Insurance, whatever it was, those companies were very big in the slave trade, that they made like hundreds of millions of dollars during that particular time. So like somebody said to me, if you knew that they were part of the slave trade, does that mean that you don't participate in that insurance company if that's going to be the best buy for you to have life insurance? I said, well, no, probably not. So again, for me with Robert, it's like, okay, do we understand that he does have some sort of issue? Absolutely. But I mean, I think on so many different levels, there have been allegations about the Ford family over the years. Does that mean you don't buy a Ford? Does that mean you don't go to work for Ford? There is, two of the people on this podcast work for a company called Radio One. There have been rumors that the owners of that company have been very bad toward their employees. I've even heard some sexual allegations from that employer. Does that mean you don't go work for that company? Maynard?
Did you have sexual allegations, Maynard? I didn't know.
Not you per se, but but the owner of the company, from what I understand, there's been several sexual harassment lawsuits that are still in litigation today.
Okay, hold on for a second. Let's go to camera one real quick.
What?
Listen, Alfred. I had no idea he was going here. I'm
just saying.
I had nothing to do with that. Now,
right. So doesn't that mean all of those people should not cash those checks?
I need some consulting checks out here. So
right.
I don't know nothing about that. I ain't had nothing to do with that. Lamont is out here on his own doing what he wants to do.
Are you allowed in the Radio One buildings? I'm just curious.
Who?
Talk about me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a few. Not all of them.
Oh. They're all owned by Alfred Liggins. You know that, right?
Absolutely. No question.
Oh.
No question. But I'm just saying, like...
Well, what markets, what Radio One markets are you not allowed to walk in the building?
We'll talk about that off when we get through with the podcast, man. Is that okay?
Okay. Cool.
My name is on the wall like Trader Truth down in Texas.
St. Louis?
Shout out to Trader Truth. What?
let me ask this other question right here, though.
What?
Who is Tom Joyner? Who is Tom Joyner?
Wow.
I mean, and today,
Oh,
unfortunately,
now wait a now you listen,
Oh.
Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen,
Oh.
Linda.
Next you're going to disrespect Rosa Parks, huh?
no,
You're going to say, who was Rosa?
Tom Joyner lost a lot of his place in the market when he's been replaced by other jocks, whatever. Let's be and to be upfront about it. Tom Joyner started the replacing of jocks. I remember every city had a morning show. Tom Joyner comes on, and now all of a sudden, morning shows go away, and Tom Joyner takes over. So he single-handedly have been, at least early on, responsible for more people losing their jobs than a little bit. So let's start with that. And now it's okay. I love the Tom Joyner show when it was on, but he's been dropped from most markets. It was 70 markets he was in. He's down to, I don't even know. Is he on in Detroit still?
Yeah, they're bringing him back.
They're bringing him back. Okay.
Yep, they brought him back.
So with that much being said, I feel like and I'm not saying that Tom Joyner doesn't do a great show and has not been a leader in the industry, particularly in black music or black radio. But I also think that some of this is this a stunt? Is Tom Joyner like, I need to say something?
So you're saying Tom Joyner and Kanye West are kindred spirits? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying everybody in this
It's all about the camera, the clicks and the views?
Right, sure. We brought up Radio 1 for the stunt of it all. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
So are you saying, wait. So are you saying that I should get naked on camera?
Whoa, wait a minute.
Just so we
No.
can get the clicks and the views?
No.
I'd rather not have no views or no clicks.
Hold on. Empty that up. Let's just empty that. Envy.
Right.
Spud, we need another envy, Spud. Give him an envy.
You just turned me off. Okay, all right.
No on the nakedness. But the thing is Tom Joyner, my question is this. Since Tom Joyner has lost some of his cachet in the market, is Tom Joyner trying to stunt a little bit to make himself more relevant out in this game? And
I don't think so. I think Tom Joyner is way too old to be out here trying to stunt. Tom Joyner is taking a stance on what he believes in. Tom Joyner has made a huge impact in black radio. So let's give Tom Joyner his props.
I got you, but Spud, he knew 15, 20 years ago, too.
He knew.
About Robert. You know what I'm saying? And no disrespect, but Robert was always known for cruising to high schools. You know what I'm saying? Getting at the young girls. So I'm just feeling like in this whole, we're going to put Dr. Cosby in jail kind of energy that's in the air. So now we're going to take a stance. Everybody's going to wear the black, put the little Me Too buttons up. It's too convenient. I kind of got to go with Maynard a little bit of now all of a sudden when Robert ain't hot, that we're going to go ahead and kind of beat up on him a little bit more or something that we already knew.
R.Kelly's still out here, packing out shows, man.
Well, it's funny you say that because he had a show in Chicago on May the 5th in his hometown. They just booted him off the show. Told him he couldn't come. In his hometown.
I don't think it matters in regards to if it was 20 years ago or not. I mean, the same thing with Bill Cosby. You do wrong, you do wrong.
All right, so this is the thing, though. And this is why I'm saying, look, that those songs that R. Kelly came out with and put out there, they're classics. And they, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them are, right? I'm going to go high and say, I Believe I Can Fly. That's a classic. If you go to somebody's high school graduation.
All of R. Roberts' songs are classics.
I understand that.
So we're playing R. Kelly at a high school graduation?
I Believe I Can Fly. Yeah, sure. That's
really?
But you been to a high school graduation where they played R. Kelly? I Believe I Can Fly. No?
No.
Maybe I'm talking about the after party.
No.
So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. But you know what? That's fine. It's a good song. It's a classic. It is what it is. But the thing is, look at Lamont with that frozen profile. Oh, look at him. He don't even look like, low key, he look like somebody's grandma. there, Lamont?
The hit us with the blue.
Can you hear us, Lamont? He looked like he want to be like. He looked like he want to be like, I'm gonna fix this chicken in a minute.
All right, before we go, let's move on from Robin. Let's talk about Ben Carson. Ben Carson raising the rent on poor people. Man, what is this all about?
So a long time ago, we talked about this. Donald Trump said, look, man, we're going to cut your HUD budget by, I think it was either 6.8 billion or 8.6 billion. So it was a huge cut. Ben Carson told us that poverty was a state of mind.
Yep.
Okay. Y'all were like, oh, yeah, it is just a state of mind. But this is where poverty really is. There's a number. There's a legal definition of poverty, which allows you to stay in Section 8 and or other types of public assisted homes, as well as get public assistance with like SNAP benefits, and I think they call it TANF now. So with all that being said, there is a legal number that this is. A family of 4 or a family of 3 or 2 or whatever the case may be, you go on these scales, how much money you make, and that will qualify you as being impoverished, living at the poverty line or below the poverty line. And that will allow for you to get goods and services at discounts, like Section 8, which will be rent and or public assistance. He's going to raise the rent. And that's fine in some respects. But if there's no justification for raising the rent necessarily, meaning this, if the landlords are satisfied with the rents that they're receiving, if the Section 8 programs, if the public housing programs are healthy financially, the $6.8 billion cut is an artificial shortfall. We've been funding this department, we've been funding this program, HUD, up to a certain level for years. And then all of a sudden somebody comes in and says, we're going to cut that because we want to cut that, not because the program is draining the American economy, not because people are cheating, not for any reason. We're just going to cut it simply because we're going to cut it. And then now that you've cut it, you start looking at the forward-leaning budget and you say, man, we ain't going to make it. So let's triple the rent on these people. That's not how. That's bad. That's horrible.
That's why.
But what if the rent is $25, man?
What if the rent is $25? What if the rent's $100? What if the rent's $1? So if the rent was $1, let's just go with what you're trying to get at. Yeah, sure, it's $3. Come up with it. If it's $25, that means $75. Come up with it. Fine. But what if a lot of people are investing into their lives in certain ways with all that they have? Maybe they don't, a single mother in many instances has a difficult time finding a job where childcare may cost $600 or $700 a month for 1 or 2 children. And so a job that she may work may pay X. And if you go and jack up her rent from $100 to $300 or $25 to $75, there's people out here living in the margins. There's some months when we've all probably been there. I've been there when $100 was like, I'm on my last 100 and I need to hold on to that. Now, for the grace of God, I'm no longer in that position. But when I was younger, I was in the scenarios where, I literally had, looking at my checking account, like I got $100 left. This is what I got till 3-4 days before payday. And if somebody had said to me, you're gonna cut your electric off if you don't come up with $150, I got a Cat Williams line. Well, cut it off. I got all these candles around here.
I'm surprised you didn't hit him with the Kevin Hart, my checking and my savings, how my checking is set up.
That works. So I'm not suggesting that people shouldn't pay shouldn't carry the freight. What I am suggesting is there were cuts that were made that were artificial cuts. If Lamont, you run in your household, right? And in your household,
I try to run my household. My wife runs the household.
Okay.
Let's be clear.
If in that household, y'all decide as a team that you're just going to you know what? we're not going to get this income any longer. There's $5,000 coming from this record company. We just going to cut that out. Why? Because we just want to cut it out. And then you turn around and you look at the bills that you have coming in and then just say, well, as a result of us, not making our bills the way we wanted to make our bills, that we got to take out a loan or we got to go ask somebody else for some more money. And then somebody says to you, what happened to all that money you were making? Oh, we just decided we didn't want to make it anymore. The budget for HUD was set. Trump said, cut it. They cut it. Where did that money go to?
Right. Gotcha. No, I got you. I mean, I just think it's very simple. Donald Trump has shown since day one, he is not, like what Kanye West said, he doesn't care about black people. And Uncle Ben is on the same train. So I think, like you said before, I don't have the answer because that's pretty good, isn't it, Maynard?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. That, it's just, I don't want to say it is what it is. I don't know how you combat that because if Uncle Ben says the rent's going up, it's going up, is it not?
Yeah.
Pretty much. So So I think, sometimes we need to look at it in a defensive space because, like you said before, we knew this was coming, right?
Well, we knew there was a significant budget cut. That's true. We knew that was and since there's a budget cut, we know that money has to come from somewhere. Yeah, I don't think that the people who are receiving the benefits, the aids, understood necessarily. I don't think anyone understood necessarily that this is where it was. This is how they were going to make it up. That it was going to be 3 times whatever.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the week. This is where somebody is choking or says something extremely stupid, and they got to choke on their words. It is now time for the cactus of the week. Maynard, who's getting the cactus?
Man, this week has been tough. There's been lots of folks out here who have been very deserving of the cactus. You could,
not me, right?
Yo,
is it me? Is it me?
No, it's not you, Lamont, and no one can see you because I didn't want you up in my cactus.
Oh,
I'm tired. Yo, we got technology out here. I can eliminate.
Hey, fire his cameraman! Fire his cameraman! Fire his cameraman!
Oh, there we go. Okay, man. All right.
But so the cactus. I mean, there are lots of folks who are cactus official this week, and I just feel like I could give it to low key the White House Correspondents' Dinner last night. Yo, that girl, what's her name? Michelle Wolf?
Is that what's her name? Wolf's daughter?
I don't know. Dick Wolf?
No, I don't think so. I looked her up because she's from Hershey, Pennsylvania.
No,
I want to know where she's
scratch
from.
what I just said. Scratch what I just said.
Okay,
I was thinking Wolf Blitzer, but that's not even.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's all good.
Yeah,
it's
erase
cool.
that.
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, go.
So she went in real hard on the Trump administration, which I think the administration in general, particularly the president, is always fair game for the White House Correspondents' Dinner. She went in hard on Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and it's one thing when you crack a joke that's mean and is really funny. People kind of give you some leverage, like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I can't believe she said that, but that shit was funny. But when she hit Sarah Huckabee Sanders with she burns fat and then creates a really great smoky eye.
Like, yo, dog. I'm sorry, man. She was funny from beginning to end. I'm sorry. You better not be giving her the cactus, bro.
She gets the cactus.
Oh!
I'm sorry.
You know what?
Why she get the cactus? Because for going off on Sarah Huckabee Sanders?
Yo, I'm going to try to hold the cactus in my hand. I don't like to have to give her the cactus, but here it is. Michelle Wolf, I've seen your comedy special on HBO. Funny. I typically like your comedy. You went a little bit you cut Sarah Huckabee Sanders deep. Now let me tell you what really didn't need to happen. She went in on Kellyanne Conway a little bit. But I don't think Kellyanne Conway was there, or at least she wasn't up on the stage. Because Sarah Huckabee Sanders was like, you know what, I'm going to chill. She's talking about me. That's hurtful. Okay. But the girl, Smitty Ann Conway, Raggedy Ann, she's from Trenton, homie. She's from Camden. I think it would have probably been a scene right there. I think Kellyanne might have messed around and Lamont, would you say the grandpa used to hit grandma with? You put her a piece on her?
Not my grandma, not my grandpa. Rest his soul.
No,
Not
I
my
thought you said
granddad.
everybody's grandma. I thought you
No,
didn't
not
he say
my
everybody?
grandpa.
He said everybody's grandpa put a 2-piece.
Listen, in the 30s and 40s, that's how women were disciplined.
Whoa!
Allegedly.
Wait a minute.
I disavow. Listen, right now, be clear. The people who understand and know that in 2020 I'm running for office, I disavow Lamont Hayes. I disavow this man right here, right there. Right.
So no. Okay, let me clear it up because I know the Facebook stuff is coming. It's all in fun. Domestic violence.
It's all in fun.
2018.
Domestic violence is all in fun, ladies.
No, we're just having fun. But whether it's 1930 or 2018, that's not a cool thing. But what I'm really feeling, Maynard, and I'm a little disappointed, I'm feeling like it's a little Donald Trump sympathizing here. I'm feeling like you were following his tweets when he said the correspondence dinner was horrible and needs to start over. I'm feeling like you're kind of falling in line with Donald Trump.
What is that cancel about? It? Didn't he say
exactly.
to cancel it?
Yes. Yeah. He said it should be canceled, even though he can't cancel it. But Maynard, I'm a little disappointed in your assessment, man.
Nah, man, don't be. Let me say this. I just feel like there were a couple of jokes where she went after Sarah, which I was like, they would have been better to me. Most of what she said throughout the whole night was on about a C+, B-. She wasn't no A+ level. She wasn't no A level. I'm telling you, the boy, Seth Meyers, boy, he was funnier than that. 2-3 other people who have been up there have been funnier than significantly fun. Oh, the boy, what's the boy that's on late night? Stephen Colbert, he smashed it.
So man, so let me ask you this question because I'm confused. What I've seen in the past about the dinner is what we call in the urban community of cracking on someone or joning on someone. You know what I'm saying? And I'm feeling like, what was that? That a hard edit, Maynard?
Nah, man. Go ahead. Finish your statement.
So I'm just trying to figure out, or, where's the line? Because what was it, VH1 needs to do the celebrity roast, right? It seemed like that the correspondence dinner is just a big roast. So what is it? I mean, she wasn't talking about her mama. She didn't call her, anything vulgar like that. It was just.
You see the stain on my shirt?
You are doing too much. We have sponsors, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Right. I mean, so that's why I want to get my Tide to Go pen. And
wait, is Tide a sponsor? I didn't know.
We're working on it. We're working on that now. Procter & Gamble, God bless you. Now, I feel you, Lamont. I feel you.
No. It's not going to work. You just got to let it be. You spit wine on you. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So anyhow.
I mean, that's the reason why we had the rule. We don't drink during the show.
Exactly. But here you go, man.
Both of y'all drinking?
I'm not drinking. This is juice.
Yeah,
that's drinking.
I have water.
I mean,
that ain't no water in there.
No, real spill. This is water. No, this is water today.
Okay. Anyways, can we go, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so very much for joining us for this episode of Three Black Guys with the Mic. Make sure you go to our website, 3blackguyswiththemic.com. If you have something bad to say about Lamont or Maynard, all you have to do is go to facebook.com/3blackguyswiththemic. Voice your opinion. Vent. Sound off. Hey, we respond to everybody. It's all good. We'll do it again next week right here on Three Black Guys with the Mic.
I got to get y'all a new cameraman. Just saying. All right, so